Professional VO3 prompt writing. The way we communicate with machines has changed forever, and at the center of this transformation stands video generation tools like Google Veo 3. It's powerful, fast, and trending worldwide for one big reason. It lets you create cinematic quality videos using only your words. But the catch is simple. Your words must be the right ones. If you don't know how to write the right kind of prompt, the video you get will feel random, generic, or totally off from what you imagined. That's why prompt writing for Veo is not just a trick. It's a skill, and this audiobook is your guide to mastering it. When you write a prompt for Veo, you're not just giving a command. You're painting a mental scene that the AI has to translate into moving images. You are the director. The AI is the camera crew, the editor, and the special effects team. But they don't move unless you tell them exactly what to do. That means your prompt needs to have structure. It needs to clearly define the scene, the subject, the mood, the camera style, the lighting, the environment, and the feeling. Without this, your video will be hit or miss. But when you know how to describe all this in one clean sentence, or just a few lines, you unlock the real power of Veo. Let's start with a simple idea. Imagine you want a video of a person walking down a city street. That's a start, but it's far from finished. If you just say a person walking in the city, you'll get something vague. The AI might choose any city, any lighting, any weather, any speed, any style. So, you didn't fail, but you didn't direct either. Now, here's a stronger version. You say, a young man in a hoodie walks through a rainy Tokyo street at night, with neon signs reflecting on the wet pavement, filmed in a slow-motion cinematic style with a slight handheld camera shake. That's a clear, complete instruction. You told the AI who the subject is, where they are, what the environment looks like, how the scene feels, and how it should be filmed. That's the difference between amateur prompting and professional prompt writing. The core structure for Veo prompting follows a rhythm that you'll begin to feel with practice. Think of each good prompt as having 5 invisible pieces. First, the setting, where does the scene take place? Second, the subject, who or what is being shown. Third, the action, what is happening in the scene. Fourth, the style, how should it look or feel? And fifth, the technique, what kind of camera movement or editing vibe do you want? These are not rules, but habits. The more you include, the more the AI understands. When people skip these and just describe a general idea, they blame the tool instead of realizing they gave weak direction. Let's go deeper with examples. Suppose someone wants to generate a dramatic wildlife scene. An unclear prompt might be, a lion in the wild. Veo will give you something, but it could be daylight or night, close-up or far shot, still or moving. Now change that to a close-up, slow-motion shot of a lion walking across the golden savanna at sunrise, wind blowing through its mane, with a cinematic lens flare and deep focus on its eyes. Now the machine knows what to create, what atmosphere to apply, and what emotional feeling to aim for. You just directed the AI like a filmmaker. Let's take another angle. Maybe you want to use Veo for product videos or brand ads. A weak prompt might be a stylish shoe on a white background. That gives you a basic commercial image. But instead, say a rotating close-up shot of a white minimalist sneaker on a glossy black surface with soft spotlight reflections and smooth background music energy in the style of a modern Nike ad. That kind of prompt communicates intent, style and tone and gets a premium-looking result. With Veo, adding 1 or 2 extra words like cinematic, drone shot, or inspired by Apple ad style can completely transform the quality of output. One powerful technique that many beginners overlook is mood language. Words like peaceful, gritty, uplifting, suspenseful, or nostalgic all give Veo emotional color to match your vision. For example, compare these 2 prompts. First, a child running through a forest. Second, a child runs joyfully through a sunlit forest path in slow motion, with birds flying overhead and soft morning light streaming through the trees, capturing a feeling of freedom and innocence. The second version is not just better, it feels like a short film. Another helpful habit is to name specific camera angles or motion styles. Say things like drone shot, tracking shot, over the shoulder, zoom in, pan left, static wide angle. AI models like Veo are trained on video concepts that include cinematography terms. So when you talk like a filmmaker, it responds like one. You don't need to be a director to use these terms. You just need to learn how to describe what you want to see. Now let's cover what not to do. Don't write prompts that are too short or too abstract. Saying cool vibe in the city or make something interesting is like giving directions with no map. Don't overload your prompt either. Trying to describe 5 actions, 3 moods, and 4 locations in one line will confuse the system. Focus on one clean scene per prompt. You can always generate multiple clips if your idea is complex. Don't forget that Veo works best when your prompt sounds like a sentence, not a list of words. Instead of writing robot, moon, slow motion, emotional stars, turn that into a lonely robot looks at Earth from the moon's surface in slow motion, surrounded by stars, in a reflective and emotional mood. Sentence-based prompts read more clearly and give the model better context. One advanced trick is using reference styles. If you say in the style of a Wes Anderson film, or like a 90s action movie trailer, Veo uses its training to match the pace, color, and structure of those genres. That means you don't need to describe everything if you reference a known style. But be careful. Only use well-known references that the AI has likely seen. Don't rely on niche personal ideas unless you explain them clearly. So how do you get better? Practice. Start by describing short clips of videos you like. Watch an ad, a movie trailer, or a YouTube video, then try to write a prompt that could recreate it. Notice the setting, the mood, the camera movement, the style. The more you observe, the better you describe. And the better you describe, the better Veo performs. Prompt writing is not just typing something and waiting. It's designing a visual outcome with precision. It's guiding a machine through your imagination. If you master this, you will turn Veo 3 into your most creative assistant, your personal filmmaker on command. And as this technology grows, those who know how to speak its language will lead the future of content creation. So choose your words carefully and start building your scenes with purpose.